What I have for you here is a set of books that in one way or another changed my life. These books impacted my life in so many different ways and so many different aspects. I remember myself before reading the first, I didn't have a clear purpose, I didn't have a clear goal, and now here we are. My life is balanced, it's easy, it's fulfilled with all those wonderful things, new goals that I'm striving to achieve every day. I wake up excited for what's there to come for me, and this is all thanks to the books that I once read and keep coming back to. These books are in no particular order, however, I'm saving the book that made the most impact on my life for the end. They all have a lot of value, and I'm sure that they will be able to help you in one way or another. The first book that I want to share with you today is actually the first personal development book that I've ever read, and it is The Desire Map by Danielle Laporte, a guide to creating goal with soul. Knowing how you want to feel is the most potent clarity you can have. Generating those feelings is the most powerful thing you can do with your life. We have the procedures of achievement upside down. We go after the stuff we want to have and accomplish outside of ourselves, and we hope and pray that we'll feel great when we get there. It's backwards, and it's burning us out. What if first we got clear on how we actually wanted to feel in our life, and then we set our intentions? What if your core desired feelings consciously informed how you plan your day, your year, your life? You know what will happen with that kind of inner clarity and outer action? You'll feel the way you want to feel more often than not. Decisions will be easier to make. You'll know what to say no thank you to and what to say hell yes to. I bet you'll complain less. You'll be more optimistic, more open-hearted. It will be easier for you to return to your center in the midst of a challenge, I promise. You will do much less proving and way more living, and you will have more to give to the world. For starters, many people set their goals in the wrong way, and it is important to not focus on the outcome. It is important to focus on the feeling itself, and this is something that I do constantly in my life. When I want to strive, when I want to achieve the goal, I'm focusing on the feeling that I want to experience. I'm focusing on the way towards this goal versus the final outcome, because if you're always focusing on the outcome, it just makes your life very stressful. The author asks very, very important questions through the whole book. How do you want to feel? How do you personally, someone that's sitting on the other side of the screen, how do you want to feel in your everyday life? For me, when I was thinking of how I want to feel in my day-to-day life, I was focusing on three main feelings that I'm still focusing up to this day, and it is balanced, easy, and exciting. I want my life to be balanced. I want everything coming to my life easy, and I want to feel excited every single day I wake up. I want to be excited for something. Even if it's a small thing, even if it's a cupcake by the end of the day is a treat, I want to be excited about something. And obviously, the more positive and desired feelings we create in our life, the more of the same feelings we attract into our life. This book is very dynamic. It's a very fast read. There are a lot of questions to fill out, a lot of things that you would want to contemplate on, lots of different graphics, tables, and in general, it's very, very pleasant to read this book in the way it is designed. I highly, highly recommend reading this book. It's amazing. It's something that really set me up on the way to striving for my goals and eventually achieving them. I'm very grateful for the fact that this book came into my life. It is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. To make the journey into the power of now, we will need to leave our analytical mind and its false created self, the ego, behind. From the very first page of this extraordinary book, we move rapidly into a significantly higher altitude where we breathe a lighter air. We become connected to the indestructible essence of our being, the eternal, ever-present one life beyond the myriad forms of life that are subject to birth and death. Although the journey is challenging, Eckhart Tolle uses simple language and an easy question and answer format to guide us. It's a guide to spiritual enlightenment. This book talks about ego, it talks about the ways of thinking, it talks about letting go, and this is something that was very important for me. I did find a really hard time to letting things go and having my thoughts overpower my emotions. And we know that our emotions are created with the power of thought, and this book really guides you through the process of how to let go of the thoughts, how to focus on positive emotions, how to attract positive outcomes into your life. This is the book that I really enjoyed reading, and I would definitely come back to this book as well. The next 3 books that I have are, in one way or another, talk about your purpose, talk about how to find your purpose. And the first book out of those 3 that I read is Light is the New Black by Rebecca Campbell. Follow what lights you up and you'll light up the world. Light is the New Black is a guidebook for a new breed of women who are here to be bright lights in the world, modern day light workers who agreed to be here all the time in history. In order to thrive in this new age, everything we do must be an authentic expression of who we truly are. Light is the New Black will guide you back home to the calling of your soul so that you can light up the world with your presence. Rebecca Campbell had her first awakening when she was a teenager, but without anyone to guide her, she ignored her soul's calling and dimmed her life in order to fit in. Then, just before her 30th birthday, the life she had so consciously created began to crumble around her. It was as if the universe turned off all the lights so that she had no choice but to rediscover her own. In this book, the author shares some bits and pieces of her life. She found herself on the very rock bottom at the age of 30 when her life just crumbled down. She ignored her soul's calling and dimmed her light in order to fit in. And I feel like this is very relatable to all of us. We all try to fit in this world, to the mandates, to the morals, to the rules, to everything that is established by other entities, by the governments, by other people. We all try to fit in, and that's how we ignore our calling. We ignore what is genuine to us, what we want to do. And this book really draws your attention to this matter. It helps you start listening to your inner calling, eventually get closer and closer to your life purpose. The next book in the same category of finding your purpose is Garden City, Work, Rest, and Art of Being Human by John Mark Comer. Theoretically rich, yet down-to-earth and practical, Garden City speaks to all of us who are searching for our calling in life or just trying to find meaning in every day. In the end, this book is an invitation to ask the ancient primal human question, why am I here? And what should I do about it? I consider myself spiritual, but not religious. However, John Mark Comer is a pastor for Teaching and Vision at a Bridgetown Church in Portland, Oregon. At the end of the day, we all want to find our purpose. And he talks about our purpose in the greater scheme of things. The main focus of his personal life is slowing down, and he talks about living a simple life and slowing down and taking rest while you are achieving your goals on regular basis, being consciously at rest, consciously slowing down, and that's his way to achieving the life he wants. And I found that it's very helpful for me because I'm constantly on the go and I do need to slow down, I do need to take breath, I do need to focus on the situation here and now, on what I've already achieved and being grateful for that. And this book is exactly that. It's a tool for you to draw your attention back to the present, to slow down and to simplify your thoughts a little bit. Another book in the same category of talking about your life purpose is actually more so of a guide. It takes you through the course of exercises in order for you to get closer to your purpose. And this is Claim Your Power, a 40-day journey to dissolve the hidden trauma that's kept you stuck and finally thrive in your life's unique purpose. Has your vision board turned into just wishful thinking? Do you believe in the power of intention and goal setting, but are losing self-respect because you aren't following through? Do you feel completely stuck in life? If things haven't been going the way you've planned, know this: everything changes the moment you discover your life's unique purpose. Success, love, abundance, health, and well-being, and vibrant energy are all byproducts of leading a purpose-filled life. Maybe you don't know what your life purpose is, or you don't believe you have one, or you thought you knew what it was and lost it. If that's the case, it's time to claim your power. It's more of a practical tool. Every chapter is divided into days, so we have 40 days, and each day there is an exercise for you to get closer to your life's purpose. This is a little bit of a different undertone. This person feels like someone who is really hard achiever, who is very energetic and very determined and very competitive. That's the sense that I get from the author. He is a creator of functional life coaching who specializes in strategic no BS approach to accelerate his clients' lives and business. And it does feel in this book as well. He focuses a lot on business side of things. He talks a lot about finding your purpose in terms of finding your career, your corporate career, or starting your own business. He's very straightforward. and I love that. This was a really, really good addition for my understanding of how to achieve my goals and how to find my purpose. And the last book is probably my absolute favorite book up to this day, the book that really shifted my mentality, really refocused me on things that has never been in my vision at all. And I'm really grateful to this author, and I'm really grateful that I got an opportunity to purchase this book and to read it. And this is the book that I came back over and over and over again. I highlighted lots of bits in this book, and I would definitely read this book again. And this is You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. This is the book that helps you improve your life when you don't know where to start. You Are a Badass is a self-help book for people who desperately want to improve their lives but don't want to get busted doing it. In this refreshingly entertaining how-to guide, best-selling author and the world-traveling success coach Jen Sincero serves up 27 bite-sized chapters full of hilariously inspiring stories, sage advice, easy exercises, and the occasional swear word, helping you to identify and change the self-sabotaging beliefs and behaviors that stop you from getting what you want, create a life you totally love, and create it now. Make some damn money already, the kind you've never made before. It's a really great source for someone who has just started thinking of changing their life, but absolutely have no idea what to do and which area to look, and in general doesn't know where to start. This book is highlighted in so many parts by me. I should read it again and I will annotate it. I didn't know about annotation when I was reading this book, but when I'm gonna be rereading this, I would definitely annotate it. The language in this book is so lighthearted. This book is like a soup for your soul. When you are at the point when you don't know what to do, this book makes you feel so much better about it, and at the same time guides you to take right steps in order to change your current situation. The author talks a lot about her personal experiences and her personal stories when she was where you might be right now, and she explains how she changed her life, what she did. I actually have another book that I haven't read by her that I'm very interested to check out. This is another book by her that I actually didn't get a chance to pick up just yet. It is You Are a Badass at Making Money, and this book will specifically be focusing on your career and making money aspect, whether it's a corporate career or it's your business. So this is something that I would definitely want to check out. But for now, if you are just starting your journey to changing your life, this is the #1 book that you have to absolutely pick up. This is thanks to these books that I feel very fulfilled in life. I feel balanced. I feel easy. I feel very excited waking up every day. This is a real treasure in terms of achieving your life, achieving your goals, doing it open-minded, easy and simple, and guided throughout your whole journey.